Bonjour et bienvenue. Aujourd'hui, on va parler de la routine quotidienne. Welcome. Today's topic is the daily routine. I will teach from Screencastify, and I will try to pronounce, read, and then you can work with me. I have 3 pages that I have to go over today. The most important thing is that I'm not claiming ownership over these papers that we'll go over. They're in fact taken from liveworksheets.com, and the other 2 are taken from Le Point du Flé. These are websites that I use with my students to practice French. And when I taught ESL, I used live worksheets for my ESL classes. So let's start. Today we're going to focus in French. Ma routine quotidienne. Répétez après moi. Vocabulaire. Je me réveille. Je me réveille. Je me lève. Je me lève. Je me douche. Je me douche. Je m'habille. Je m'habille. Je prends le petit déjeuner. Je prends le petit déjeuner. Je me brosse les dents. Je me brosse les dents. Je me coiffe. Je me coiffe. Je vais à l'école. Je vais à l'école. Je me lave les mains. Je me lave les mains. Je déjeune. Je déjeune. Je rentre à la maison. Je rentre à la maison. Je nourris le chien. Je nourris le chien. Je promène mon chien. Je promène mon chien. Je fais mes devoirs. Je fais mes devoirs. J'étudie. J'étudie. Je prends un bain. Je prends un bain. Je dîne. Je dîne. J'écoute de la musique. J'écoute de la musique. Je regarde la télé. Je regarde la télé. Je me couche. Je me couche. Et c'est tout. C'est tout. Bon, je vais expliquer quelque chose. I would like to explain something. When we talk about routine in French, we also talk about the reflexive verbs and some other actions that are habitual, something that happens every day. That's why we call it routine. Okay, so and these other verbs are not necessarily reflexive verbs, but I will explain what are the reflexive verbs in French. The reflexive verbs in French are explain an action that is done to oneself. Okay, they do not exist in English unless we say I wash myself. Okay, je me lave. Je me lave. Okay, je me réveille. I wake up. Je me lève. I get up. Okay. Now, what is particular about these verbs is the fact that they are always conjugated with the reflexive pronouns, okay, which are me, te, se, nous, vous, ce. Par exemple, je me réveille, tu te réveilles, il se réveille, nous nous réveillons, vous vous réveillez, il se réveille, elle se réveille. Okay, so these are the reflexive verbs. Whereas the other verbs, je déjeune, I eat lunch, is something that we do every day, but it's not reflexive. Je rentre à la maison is something that we do every day after school, but it's not reflexive. Je nourris le chien It's something that we do every day if we have a dog, but it's not reflexive. Okay, so there's, as you see here, there's two groups of verbs. A group is reflexive. Je me réveille, je me lève, je me douche, je m'habille, je me brosse les dents, je me coiffe. And the rest of them are not reflexive. If you have questions, please put the questions in the comments below, and I will try my best to explain. The papers that I will go over now have to do with the morning routine and also the night routine. So let's go over them. As I said, these pages are borrowed or taken from Le Point du Flé. And Le Point du Flé, it's a website. It is a website where they gather. I guess they upload a lot of information and a lot of worksheets in there too. Ma routine du matin, my morning routine. Okay. Voici une illustration qui vous montre tout ce que je fais tous les matins. C'est ma routine de tous les jours. So we have like illustration of what people do every day. So let's see. Ma routine du matin. Je me réveille. Je me réveille. Répétez. Je me réveille. I wake up. Je me lève. Je me lève. I get up. Je me douche. Je me douche. I take a shower. Je m'habille. Je m'habille. I get dressed. Je me coiffe. Je me coiffe. I comb myself. Je prends mon petit déjeuner. Je prends mon petit déjeuner. I eat breakfast. Je vais au collège. Je vais au collège. I go to school. Now, remember, in United States, college is university. In other countries, not university per se, but it's middle school. So just note that 1 + 1, it's not college in here, United States. So I want you to go over one more time these verbs and figure it out which one are reflexive and which one are not reflexive. They're just simply routine verbs. Okay, so if you have a notebook, please write them in there. It's just for your own learning. Okay, me réveille, me lève, me douche, m'habille, me coiffe. Je prends mon petit déjeuner et je vais au collège. And these are great pieces of conversation if you are talking to a person and sharing what you do in the beginning stages of learning the language. And lastly, let's go over ma routine du soir, my evening routine. As I said, I don't claim ownership. I have not designed this website or these pages. I simply borrow them to teach French. Ma routine du soir, my evening or night routine. Je fais mes devoirs. Je fais mes devoirs. I do my homework. Je m'amuse. Je m'amuse. I'm getting like amused, or I have a good time, or I entertain myself. That's what s'amuser is. And be aware, because s'amuser, it's a reflexive verb. So I amuse myself. Je dîne. Je dîne. I eat dinner. Je me lave. Je me lave. I wash myself. Je me brosse les dents. Je me brosse les dents. I brush my teeth. And lastly, je me couche. Je me couche. I go to sleep. As you see, there are other verbs in here, reflexive verbs, but they apply to the night routine. As work and to review these, you can go over the video and repeat after me the vocabulary, and on a piece of paper, notebook, Google Doc, whatever you go to write your notes, you can explain your morning routine and your evening routine and share if you have something interesting to say in the comments. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get the lessons as soon as I upload them. Thank you for following me.